Because at the end of the day, a real entrepreneur is a generalist. They're not just good at technology or marketing or sales or administration, finance, operations. They're good at all of them. That's what it takes to be an entrepreneur, because at the beginning, when the entrepreneur is starting something, they have to do it all. They don't have anyone else. Then they have to scale themselves and find talent and sometimes investors that they can sell on being a part of their vision to help them carry it out.
All right, this one I'm super excited about. Jim and Yasmin Cavell are two entrepreneurs who happen to be married, and they're going to be talking to us about how to realize your dreams in life. And they're also going to be talking about how tactically they grew their business. So, interesting story. Jim Cavell, he actually grew up here in Syracuse, New York, where Noble's headquartered, but lives in Birmingham, Alabama, went to school there. Was an a serial entrepreneur right out of college. He started a tech company that was I'm going to pull up here, Next Tech, I think it was called. Next Specs was a sports recruiting tech marketplace. So he started that. He exited that business and then started what I'm super pumped about, which is Tribe Fitness. So my background is actually in fitness. I was a personal trainer and a sports and performance coach for a long time. And Jim started Tribe Fitness, one location, a gym location, grew it to 45 locations. Do you know what kind of operational nightmare it is to run 45 fitness locations? A nightmare. But nonetheless, he did it. He actually sold his his stake in that business, to start his current company, which is called Influencer. Super interesting platform. Influencer spelled INFLCR, so shortened. It's a cool app. It basically takes, so the universities, colleges are the clients, and they want to show the world what kind of exciting things are happening in their sports programs. But there's thousands, tens of thousands of pieces of content that are out there. So what Influencer does is it helps them curate all the photos and videos across all their sports programs and all the games and practices, and it collects them into the platform, which then the university can use to share. It works the other way around too, so that the student athletes get access to all of that content that then they can share. So basically, it's one platform that makes it easy for those universities to share content and the students to share content about the universities to get billions and billions of impressions. So he started that, and currently they have 15,000 pro and college athletes on Influencer, and 500 Division I schools all utilizing the platform. So grew a successful business. Brick and mortar gym company, sold that, started a SaaS company, and he's going to be talking to us about how he tactically scaled that.
There's just been all these steps that led us to this point, and of course the journey is not over. It's really just beginning, but yeah, you have to start and you have to just kind of keep going.
Yasmin Cavell. So Yasmin started, always had a passion for fashion. So she was a leader at a bunch of different fashion companies, and became a mom. So had 2 children with Jim, and while she was a mom, she started to take on kind of makeup gigs on the side, and she came up with this idea for the Glow app. And Glow connects makeup professionals, makeup artists like Yasmin, with women and I'm sure men that need makeup, right? And so here you pull up this app and you say, I have a wedding, I need a makeup artist for this many people, and it will connect you with the right person. Or it could just be like, hey, I got an event I got to do, I'm in I have a speaking gig, I'm in a city, I don't know anybody. Pull up the app and it'll connect you with somebody who can be on site and get you looking nice. So she's growing that SaaS company, SaaS, software as a sales. So Jim's growing Influencer, Yasmin's growing Glow, and they have this family together. So they're going to be talking to us about realizing your dreams, chasing your dreams professionally, how to manage balancing a family life, relationship, along with growing independent companies as entrepreneurs. So I'm really excited for this because, number one, it's a unique perspective that we don't get to see very much. And number two, I have a lot of personal connection with this because my wife and I balance our several businesses with our family, and are constantly looking at better ways, more efficient ways to spend time with our families, to spend time on our businesses, and just make sure that we're spending enough time with each other and keeping our entire kind of bubble successful. So I think a lot of you out there are going to get a lot out of this talk from Jim and Yasmin. I know I am. And it will help provide some perspective, because I know a lot of you out there have thought about going into business with somebody that you love or you have a relationship with. And I'm a firm believer that stigma of don't go into business with a family member or somebody you love is false if you have a few things in place. If you manage your expectations, if you have a wide open line of communication, and that you're honest 100% of the time. Sure, there will be downtimes, sure there will be bad moments, but you can get through that with somebody that you love if you have those three things in place. And I'm guessing here, but I think Jim and Yasmin probably have the same things in their own relationship, and they're going to help educate all of us how to balance relationship and tactically build a company at the same time. I'm pumped.